Rightio, so I was planning to do a bit more TF2 videos, and then I thought I'll do one more of what I have in my world after I found this. I remembered I had this from years ago, and it's Space Station. And it's technically, well, one of my best space fighters are technically, because this is what it was originally built, which I previously, off camera, adopted into a whole collection and modernised. It's very fightery. I never quite realised how fightery it was. I say fightery more how. So while it's probably not the most absolute bonkers fighter, it theoretically is quite good because I've got a few thrusters. It's generally controlled. It's quite. Well, it's not like I said. It's not the most quick on acceleration, but it's a four Gatlins, quite hidden, and a simple missile launcher. And in some sense, it's quite cheap batteries, reactors. It's quite a plausible design for me for once. So yeah. Also, it looks quite cool. Saying it's been made ages ago and it's kept its quite simple but complicated design quite up well. So yeah, let's carry on with the actual tour and not just showing off this one craft. And a certain ship you probably recognise if you look at one of the older series I did. And we're gonna mosey on. Fortunately enough, I'm not. This was staying in the old retinue and not deleting it. Just decided to show it off. So yeah, it's missing landing gear, but like I said, this design was quite simple and it was quite cool. I think I can get away with it. So now the original design, this was meant to be some sort of pirate faction originally, with well formulated stealth fighters apparently, because this is very much the original design, which hasn't really changed much, and like I said, well, there is some slight modifications. So yeah, the space station I'm on, we've got a small landing pad here for fighters. I suppose technically, I think originally this was meant to be one block tall, if I remember, but it doesn't fit. The new one actually probably does fit in one block, to be fair, so which is quite interesting. So yeah, we've got a bit of, I think this was just meant to be a cargo container, but it's a conveyor, but yeah. Material wise, these are quite absolute madness because they've now got large cargo container. We head up here, you've got a sort of a glass catwalk, and then is there a doorway here? Yes there is. This should lead you off to a dead end because this is the cargo port for all the docking stations. It was sort of built and never really, because it's quite old this really, on the older side of things. So yeah, we got what is basically the tower, which is still pretty cool. It's actually a blueprint in this station, so it's quite cool to have. And then we've got this room, which should have working doors, yes, and a drone, if I'm not mistaken. Defense drone. Which was, the idea was to have some cheap drones. Of a Gatling gun. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that was shut us back in here. It's actually quite nifty that, but it's a bit weak, but a bit daft, not really any armor on it, but oh well. A cool idea. I'm fairly sure this goes more after I get myself not lost. Ah, crap. Yeah, these are the outside doors. a bit of shape trigonometry, not trigonometry, trickery. Flying through with a headbutt to my head, and yeah, another section. And then I'm fairly sure this was just piping and yeah, at least so it could connect. So yeah, there's a fair bit of space. Ow, ow. And then we had this section, which I believe was built separately as sort of its own standalone station, but it's just generally cargo container power. It's like its own little standalone fighter bay. So the fighter can plant in here. And then I believe we have the two massive solar antennas, and then we have the docking port, which we walked in before, if you remember. And then we have the shipyard, which I have a better standalone version built, and a Mark II, which is a little bit funny. So we have, what is it, Dragon, whatever the hell this thing's officially called. This one's called the Drake. It's not, it's just a large grid. This is probably actually where it's probably built. And it's not even named. Oh my god, this is the original. I have actually modernized slightly and upgraded this some way, and so I might have put it into the JPM fleet, because, you know, it's sort of an armoured battle ship slash cargo container. So, an armoured battle container with this base, so it's kind of, it fits sort of a niche role for a general supply ship that's militarized. So yeah, it's quite simple. You got a med bay, cryo, nothing particularly nice. It's not, yeah, again, it's lacking my touch of lights. Common, we've got this little section. Bridge breaks away into the bridge, and it's hydrogen, and it sort of moves as you expect it would. It's a little bit thingy, but you know, it's like the first battle wedge I built. So yeah, all heavy hammer. So quite an interesting craft. I also went to my fleet and got another supply ship into the little JPM collection along with the fighter. So you know. And then deleted that world I had because it was just a bunch of blueprints in one world. It was like, ugh, outdated. So this is the hauler. You don't always call it GPS. But this was actually a survival location on the ship, which sort of never really got scrapped. But you know, it kind of died off because you know boredom and all that. But quite interestingly enough, I wasn't there a fair bit. So it's obviously this is an old girl along with the Dragon, but it's actually still pretty simple to survive on. You've got multiple Gatling points, point defense, cargo. She isn't that complicated to do. And I'm looking for a button panel, but I don't think there is one, so I'm gonna have to hang on. I think button panel's on the inside because I'm an idiot. Yes, it's on the inside because I'm an idiot. So, yep, this brings you back. What's this, refining assembler? Oh my. You're probably looking at the whole Mark 1, looking at a pretty much what inspired the survival thing. That mini series I did was right here because I've added that there. It's probably I took this and immediately chucked into the ground. Cargo, very much interestingly done. It's quite weird seeing how I've done this. What through here? Some lights actually. Very bizarre. This is ugh. It's weird and old. Oh god, what was that? Cryo chambers. Because you know why not stack them? I believe that's the same. I believe this is Medbay 1 and Medbay 2. Antenna, because you know whatever else chuck in the middle of ship. Batteries. I believe the reactors were inside of here. For some reason it was shaped off. So compared to some of my ships, it's got a pretty okay interior. And this leads absolutely nowhere apparently. No. Ah, I remember now. The bridge was absolutely well hidden. Half block doorway, and bam, you're in the bridge of this cargo ship. It's pretty cool. So yeah, a quick tour, and yeah, probably after you have a quick look back at the old Survival series, I might even link it at the end of the video. So hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, quick 10-minute video, and like, subscribe and all that, and comment down below maybe, because I've got a couple shipyards I can show off. I have, like I said, chuck some vehicles in there. I've got an absolute massive one. Might try and put a Dreadnought on one of my more capital style ships and just sort of see the scale, so you know, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed and all that. I'm going to stop before I stop rambling, like I normally do. Have a good day.